This is ABC 7 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones. First tonight, an Aroostook County man appeared in court today after being accused of murder in the shooting death of his girlfriend. Jamie Schnackenberg, who is seated to the left of his lawyers, you can see him there in the white shirt, was arrested in late June and charged with murder in the death of 42-year-old Kimberly Hardy. The state police spokesperson says the two lived together in the School Street home in Monticello. Hardy was reported missing by her mother on June 18th. She'd not been seen or heard from since June 16th. Today, lawyers faced off over whether Schnackenberg, who previously lived in Connecticut, should be allowed bail.
This court can take into consideration the nature of the charge and potential penalties that this defendant faces, from 25 years to potential life sentence, which certainly is an impetus to flee the area, especially with limited ties to the area.
After questioning by the police, was home for several days, in fact, surrendered himself to the police, has not shown any evidence that he intends to flee or made any attempt to flee.
Ultimately, the judge ordered Schnackenberg be held without bail. It is unclear when he will be in court again. Well, following the recent Senate vote in Maine to pass the governor's abortion expansion bill, our A.J. Douglas spoke to abortion advocates about how this will impact pregnant women here in Maine.
LD 1619, an act to improve Maine's reproductive rights, is headed to the governor's desk following Thursday's Senate vote. The bill would allow a health professional to decide if abortion services are necessary beyond the point of viability.
Politicians shouldn't be the ones making these decisions, that these are medical decisions that need to be made by a doctor with their patient.
Those who oppose the bill have called it vague. They worry the bill would result in an excessive level of abortion access, failing to uphold any fetal protections. In a statement, Executive Director of Maine Right to Life, Karen Vachon, said in part, quote, LD 1619 creates a subjective standard empowering the abortionist to justify any abortion after viability. Governor Mills' bill removes current language that allows abortion for women's life or health and replaces it with language that would allow abortions in the second and third trimesters because of an abortionist's opinion. End part quote.
We know that there's been a lot of sort of misinformation about what this bill does. And it's important for people to understand that the bill simply takes the decision-making around abortions later in pregnancy and places them in the hands of physicians with their patients.
According to legislature.maine.gov, the bill also extends reporting requirements to the Department of Health and Human Services for physicians conducting abortion services. Clegg says the group has heard from plenty of soon-to-be mothers who received a devastating diagnosis causing them to need an abortion after the viability stage in their pregnancy.
There are really tragic circumstances that can arise where people aren't able to access abortion care in Maine because of current restrictions in our laws.
And that was A.J. Douglas reporting. We also asked Maine Right to Life what, if any, plans of action the group may have following the legislature's decision to pass that bill. We are awaiting a response. In other news tonight, an inmate at the Down East Correctional Facility who walked off a work site Thursday and later allegedly incited a police standoff is in custody once again. According to the Department of Corrections, inmate James Berube left his assigned work site at Maine Wild in Machias on Thursday afternoon. Berube was located at a residence in Pleasant Point at approximately 9:45 Thursday night and taken into custody following a 7-hour standoff with police. James Berube was serving a 12-year sentence with all but 5 years suspended for kidnapping, burglary, theft, arson, and eluding an officer. He is now being charged with escape and creating a police standoff. He has been transported to the Maine State Prison. A bill that aimed to eliminate the current net energy billing policy in Maine failed in the Senate Thursday. Back in 2019, the legislature voted to establish a net energy billing program to motivate residential use of solar energy. LD 1347 sought to undo that program. The bill's sponsor, Stephen Foster, says the program is unnecessary and results in an added cost to non-participants neighboring NEB projects.
Payers basically have to make up the difference. 15% that they are getting is being funded, if you will, by their neighbors, by those who may not be able to afford it.
A group called Maine Conservation Voters opposed LD 1347. They say the group was glad to see a separate bill, LD 1986, pass in the Senate. They say this legislation would instead reform the NEB program while holding utility companies accountable by requiring cost benefits. They say the conservation.
That kind of instability would really have derailed Maine's progress towards clean energy.
Representative Foster says he and the bill's sponsors will review the impacts of recently passed LD 1986 and continue to answer constituent questions regarding net energy billing. In other news tonight, the Bangor Area Recovery Network, also known as BARN, will be receiving $415,000 from the city of Bangor. This money comes from the city's $16.6 million COVID relief fund called, of course, the American Rescue Plan Act. 60 applications from local organizations and nonprofits were given to the city. From there, the Heart of Maine United Way evaluated and ranked each application based on who would benefit the most from the funding. The Bangor Area Recovery Network will be one of the first to receive the funding and will use the money towards building renovations, electrical upgrades, and solar panel installation.
We find we have to spend more on operational supplies. We have to spend more on our energy bills. And that gives us less money to really put towards the missions work and programmatic stuff we're doing. So it is important that these organizations get these monies.
The rest of the $16.6 million must be designated by the city by 2024 and spent by 2027. Governor Janet Mills and Maine's congressional delegation announced today that President Biden has approved the state of Maine's request for a major disaster declaration for 8 Maine counties that were impacted by a severe spring storm. Last month, Governor Mills requested that President Biden issue that disaster declaration for Franklin, Kennebec, Knox, Lincoln, Oxford, Saginaw, Somerset, and Waldo counties for damage sustained by the storm on April 30th and May 1st. That storm caused more than $2 million in infrastructure damage. The disaster declaration unlocks federal assistance through the Public Assistance Program, and that includes supplemental grants to state, local, and tribal governments so communities can, of course, respond and recover from those major disasters. The disaster declaration also unlocks federal funding to help develop hazard mitigation plans such that people can rebuild in a way that lessens or prevents future losses. And we certainly have been seeing plenty of rain of late, but this week the name of the game is heat. Let's go ahead and get a first check of our forecast and see what else is coming.
All right, thank you very much. Happy Friday. Well, if you are sniffling and sneezing, this could be a reason why. Tree, grass, pollen, matter category. Mold, though, is cranking way up there right now, likely continuing all weekend long with that. Okay, so rain is happening out there to the west of us this evening. It's going to be a thing, too. Locally heavy rainfall across parts of the state tonight into early parts of tomorrow morning, which could cause some localized flooding. In fact, here we are out there tonight, later on 6:30 or so, looking at more showers around. These are going to be difficult, though, to get into the Bangor region and areas to the east, right? They're going to stay mostly to the west, and all weekend long we're talking about maybe a couple sprinkles around, maybe a couple rain showers, then followed by some more general rain showers getting in here Monday into Tuesday of next week. In fact, the outlook going forward is a very wet week ahead next week and the week after. Our forecast ends tonight, though, we're talking about mostly cloudy skies. There could be a couple rogue showers out there, especially north and west, with low temperatures in the 60s. Your full forecast is coming up.
Alrighty, Jeff, thanks so much. And coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, the Challenger Learning Center of Maine is hosting a bottle drive to help fund their mission. And our Matthew Duranczyk introduces us to some of the U.S.'s newest citizens. Full of those stories and more as ABC 7 News at 6 continues.
Mossy Ledge Spirits is a true hidden gem in Etna. Located just 3 miles off 95, exit 167, we are home to tastings, tours, cocktails, bottles, live music, minis, and priceless memories. And this summer, we're proud to introduce our all-new canned spirits. At Mossy Ledge Spirits, we take pride in what we put in the can, and our delicious new flavors are a perfect way to enjoy the summer. So So enjoy some pizza and raise the glass here at Mossy Ledge Spirits.
ABC 7, Fox 22, Mainly Eyes, and River's Edge Chiropractic want to send you to see Big Time Rush live in concert on their Can't Get Enough tour with special guests Max and Jax Tuesday, July 11th at the Main Savings Amphitheater in Bangor. Sign up to win tickets by registering at Mainly Eyes in the Bangor Mall. Mainly Eyes, you'll see the difference. And River's Edge Chiropractic Wellness Center in Old Town. Win tickets to see Big Time Rush July 11th on the Bangor waterfront.
During Renewal by Andersen's 4th of July sale, get incredible savings on the most trusted family of window and patio door brands in America. Call for your free window diagnosis and begin your Renewal by Andersen signature service experience. A unique start-to-finish home improvement solution, skillfully guided by Renewal by Andersen professionals. Our 4th of July sale is going on right now, but it won't last. Act now, because these incredible 4th of July savings on our exclusive composite fabrics material windows end soon. Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
For great Toyota offers not seen on TV, you could type buyatoyota.com into your browser, or you could simply scan this QR code and give your fingers a break. Buyatoyota.com, Toyota's official website for deals. Toyota, let's go places.
When Dover Audiology wants to know the local forecast, they log on to foxbangor.com. Come to Dover Audiology and find out where people from Kittery to Eastport go to get their hearing aids. Knowledgeable, friendly, and reasonable. Dover Audiology is your best place for hearing solutions.
For over 25 years, Maine Collision Center has been your main source for collision repair. Take a look at the following and you'll see why Maine Collision Center brings their team of collision repair specialists to guarantee the right person for the right repair job every time. The result, vehicles restored to their beauty and dependability without the weights and hassles. Owner Sean Sullivan invites you to see his spacious new facility on Target Industrial Circle and see why Maine Collision Center should be your choice for collision repair.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Well, with many Maine students in the middle of summer vacation, some food banks are now seeing an increase in demand. Our David Ledford explains.
When it comes to childhood food insecurity, summer is absolutely when it spikes.
1 in 4 children in Maine are at risk for hunger, according to the Maine Department of Education. The state has taken steps to address the issue. The 2022-2023 school year marked the first year where all public schools in the state were required to provide meals to students for free, thanks to the School Meals for All legislation passed in 2021. However, now that many kids are on summer vacation, some have to look elsewhere to feed their families. In Dover Foxcroft, one food bank has already seen increased demand.
As food prices have soared sky high, families in this area are really struggling to replace those missing school meals. From March to June, we have had over a 100% increase in the number of children that we serve. Last month, we served 143 children.
According to Full Plate's Full Potential, a group aimed at ending childhood food insecurity in the state, hunger is a year-round concern that can affect anyone.
The reality is, it doesn't matter what community you live in, there is food insecurity in every single community in the state. Absolutely. You know, the levels of it definitely vary from community to community, but it is everywhere and it is often hidden.
To help meet the need faced by families, food banks and pantries are asking for your help.
Summer hunger is always a really difficult thing for food pantries and food banks because it's the time of year when we have the fewest donations and the time when the need increases.
The DOE offers a free Hot Lunch Summer program to provide meals outside of the school year. Visit hotlunchsummer.com to learn more and find a food bank near you. In Dover Foxcroft, David Ledford, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Well, if 4th of July celebrations have turned your recycling bin into an abyss of cans and bottles, there's one way you can make some space. The Challenger Learning Center of Maine is collecting returnables to fulfill its mission of inspiring students in STEM learning. Funds from the drive will go towards children's space programs at the center, teaching kids about rockets, wind turbines, engineering, and more. This year, bottles are being collected at the Challenger Learning Center in Bangor, and organizers ask that you leave closed bags in the blue trailer in their parking lot. You can stop by the center to drop off your bottle and can donations anytime through August 31st. Well, Well, becoming a U.S. citizen means more than just a certificate. It means a new start, new opportunities, and a new life. A group of international citizens have the chance to do so now that they are officially American citizens. Our Matthew Juroncic has the story.
25 people from 18 countries stood up today, raised their right hand, and repeated the naturalization oath of allegiance, officially becoming United States citizens.
It is exciting. It's exciting to be here. It allows me to be more participatory now in my community.
The candidates for citizenship came from places near and far, from Canada to the Philippines, France, Germany, and Greece.
It was very much relief and celebration to receive that certificate today and to be formally welcomed into this nation as a citizen.
In the United States, it does not matter who you were, it matters who you are. So take your place in American history as stewards of the American promise.
Originally from India, Anila Karunakar has spent the last 20 years promoting equity and inclusion for international citizens. Now a U.S. citizen herself, she sees this as a full circle moment for her and her mission.
I feel like I am now able to say, like, I'm working for myself and my family, and you know, the work I do for equity, impacting systems and policies and affecting change is for me, my people, and my community.
It's a moment no one in the courtroom will ever forget.
Thank you for embracing me into that privileged identity group. That's exciting for me that I get to add this to the person of Anila.
In Bangor, Matthew Juroncic, ABC7 and Fox 22 News.
And a big congratulations to all our new citizens. Well, still to come on ABC7 News at 6, we'll take you to an open house at Camp Capella. And in sports, Brewer Little League Softball is looking to capture a state title right here in their backyard. That story right after the break.
Maine is a one-of-a-kind beautiful state, and there's no better way to see it than from the air. Fletcher Mountain Aviation offers an aerial experience like no other, featuring seaplane flights where you will see the best views in Maine from the air and land on Maine's most beautiful lakes. An experience you will never forget, with views from the northern Maine woods, Moosehead Lake, and Katahdin regions. Come fly and see our beautiful state from the sky with Fletcher Mountain Aviation. Visit our website here or scan the QR code to book your flight today.
Do you want to improve or upgrade your home? Well, At Home Furniture, Appliance, and Bedding in Lincoln and Dover Foxcroft has got you covered. We pride ourselves in the relationships we build with every customer, from commercial businesses to homeowners. We have some of the best prices on the best brands of appliances, furniture, and mattresses, and we even offer full kitchen and bath remodels with a designer and installers on staff. So stop in today and check us out at one of our locations and see what we can do to make you feel at home.
Experience the ultimate outdoor living with Granville Stone and Hearth. Our high-quality grills and outdoor living products will take your backyard to the next level. Scan the QR code on your screen to explore our wide selection of grills and outdoor living accessories. From classic charcoal to state-of-the-art gas grills, we have everything you need to entertain guests in style. Create unforgettable moments with family and friends. Start your outdoor living journey today with Granville Stone and Hearth.
The first ever Mazda CX-50, purpose-built for the outdoors. With our most advanced driving technology for responsive, consistent performance, on-road and off, that entices you to go further, more often.
Find your new Mazda today at Varney Mazda, 260 Hogan Road in Bangor, and discover what Varney value is all about.
Jamar Construction Products in Bangor continues to grow to meet our customers' needs, supplying products for site work contractors, concrete contractors, and survey and safety supplies. We are proud to be the local dealer for Hilti, Valley Blades, U.S. Fabrics, and Euclid Chemical, plus so much more. Stop by and see us at 1270 Hammond Street or give us a call at 907-4491. If you dig it, pour it, plow it, fasten it, lay it, or lift it, Jamar Construction Products can help you.
Put a little more cash in your bank. Save money with half-off deals at foxbangor.com.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. We are going to start with some basketball here. Man United back in action. Last day of pool play at Peach Jam. They're looking to finish 4-0. And what a tournament it's been so far for Maine, looking to knock off the PSA Cardinals today. Cardinals bringing the press here in the first half. Tegan Pelletier gets it to Landon Clark. He finishes the job right there. Nice lay-in from the Bangor native. Here's Cooper Flagg with it. He's going to kick it over to a wide-open Ace. Recognizes the double. Sinks the triple right there. Nice shot from Ace. Off the inbounds now. Cooper is going to get doubled in the post. Spins immediately and finds Pelletier cutting. He sinks it for 2 of his 18 points. Maine up 6. Cooper getting involved too. Why wouldn't he? You really shouldn't leave him open like that. Makes them pay with 3 of his own. And then some great ball movement here from Maine. That's going to go out to Bedard, over to Clark in the corner. He buries an open 3. Maine wins a close one, 63-60. They hit into playoffs 4-0. And here is Cooper Flagg after the game.
I think it just came down to trusting my teammates, and that's how we've gotten to where we have 4-0. Is just we trust each other the whole game through, and that's what it came down to. We just put the trust in each other, and we just let the ball go.
And playoffs for Peach Jam start on Saturday. Let's move on now. The Little League Major Softball State Championship is coming to Brewer this weekend, and the Brewer Bucksport All-Stars are once again District 3 champs, getting ready to play for a state title right here at home.
It would be great for us, honestly.
It'd be, amazing.
After their second straight district title, Brewer Little League Softball has the chance to win a state championship right in their backyard.
I'm really excited for that because that means no traveling and we don't have to go back and forth 2 hours every day. I live close here, so.
It's like the home field advantage, so we know this field and we've been playing here for a little bit.
I'm very excited. I think it's going to be a lot of competition, though. Very difficult.
The Witches rolled through the district tournament, winning every game by a run rule. And it's their chemistry and a little bit of dominant pitching that's really paid off.
We've been friends for a while, and I really like it because we haven't been separated because we're all in the same grade and we're all on the same skill level, so we can all be on the same team.
The chemistry of it all. It's we just blend together perfectly.
Working as a team, really, working together. Pitching definitely carried us a lot of the way.
We've had a lot of time together and we've bonded really well, and everyone's having fun out of the team and in the team time.
That chemistry doesn't come as the biggest surprise. A lot of these girls have been playing softball together for a few seasons in a row. And those summers of softball don't come without sacrifice.
I live on lake, and all my friends are at my house right now swimming, and I'm here and really hot.
It's definitely a lot. In the summer, it's hot, very hot. Weather's been a little crazy, lots of playing in the rain and stuff.
They've also done a decent amount of winning together, too. For some girls in the group, it's their third state tournament in 3 summers. And now they're just 3 wins away from finally taking home the title. And you know what that means.
It would be awesome. We would go to Connecticut.
That would be amazing. We were just down in Connecticut for travel ball, and it would be really nice to go down again and know that we went through states and districts with no problem. Oh, that would be so exciting. Actually winning states. Even maybe making it to the Softball World Series.
I would probably go swimming and then have fun, definitely.
I would swim at the hotel pool.
Yeah.
I could go for a dip in a pool now, too. That's all the time we have for sports, though. About that heat, here's Jeff Weller with your full 5-day forecast.
Here we go. Your full weather is brought by Varney Ford, the next car and truck people. And we are talking about rain showers again. There's some potentially heavy rain north and west of the Bangor area tonight. Then it gets a breakthrough tomorrow and also Sunday, followed by another system getting in here, most likely Monday into Tuesday. That could bring us some locally heavy rainfall again. For tonight, though, it's all areas north and west of the Bangor area. Included in here, though, is Millinocket, where there could be a 1 to 2 inch band of rainfall in here, which could lead to localized flooding. right? In fact, here's Futurecast, right? Showing lots of clouds out there now, some showers around, and any of these could handle some locally heavy rainfall in there tonight in early parts of tomorrow. Then we're done, though. But notice the weekend, right? Spotty showers in here pretty much all weekend long, about 20% coverage on these before our next weather system gets in here, that one there, later on Monday. That's going to bring us some more general rain showers through the early parts of next week. In fact, here we go, rainfall-wise. We're going to do it all over again, right? Another slow-moving system coming in Monday into Tuesday, which will likely bring us some locally heavy rainfall again and hold temperatures back just a bit as well. All right, so speaking of precipitation, here we go. This is the outlook through mid-July, and well above average chances for above average precip, right? We're getting used to that. It's been a very wet spring, of course, and somewhere around here. And of course, here's the drought monitor, and the Midwest could use some rain, but that's not happening. For us, though, we're getting too much rain, and we are all good across the entire state now. No drought at all across the state of Maine currently, and likely more rainfall on the way. Okay, also said in here, temperature-wise, so through mid-July, we're talking about above average temperatures. So we're going to get some weather in here that's going to be kind of cloudy, also rainy, but also still kind of warm. Keep in mind the average high temperature, upper 70s. We'll likely do that going forward. All right, the wind out there today out of the north around 5 miles per hour, not a big deal at all. This will actually go calm for a couple hours tonight, so that means some dense fog in there tonight, too. That will linger into early parts of tomorrow morning. The air quality is being measured, again, mostly good across the area today, but there are a few spots, including here in Bangor, level 1. So there is still some smoke in the upper atmosphere right now. But again, if you are sniffling and sneezing, this could be a reason why. Tree pollen, grass pollen, moderate category. Mold, though, is getting off the charts right now, and that will likely linger into the weekend. Our forecast ends tonight, though. There's a couple of thunderstorms out there, mostly north and west of the Bangor area. Low temperatures down near 62, some dense fog in there as well. For tomorrow, all right, so partly cloudy skies. A rogue thunder shower can't be ruled out. Otherwise, kind of humid, a light south breeze, and high temperatures back up in the low 80s tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast includes chance for rain on Sunday, and then a better chance for rain gets in here Monday into Tuesday with temperatures hanging out near 80.
All righty, Jeff, thanks so much. There is still more to come. Stay with us.
Welcome to Bennett's Gems and Jewelry in Belfast. With beautifully crafted gemstone jewelry you'll be proud to own or give as a gift. See why our longtime customers call Bennett's their favorite gift store, with an irresistible selection of genuine Maine tourmaline, fine jewelry, and gemstone giftware. Bennett's Gems also pays cash for your old gold and silver. Open till 6 every day, even Sunday. Bennett's Gems and Jewelry is on Route 1 in Belfast, next to Perry's Nut House. Look for our famous pink dinosaur and prepare to be delighted.
Some things are worth waiting for. Something reliable, something loyal, something long-lasting. A 6-year warranty? Coyote's got that. One machine for all the dirty work? Count on Coyote. Coyote won't break your heart, and Whittemore & Sons got the deals that won't break the bank. So quit swiping and settling for less. Slide into Whittemore & Sons and be treated like family. By a family who cares. 257 Waterville Road, Skowhegan.
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma or asbestos-related lung cancer, contact the law offices of Joe Bornstein to learn about your legal rights. Maine has the highest rate of mesothelioma fatalities in the U.S. You may be eligible to receive compensation if you were exposed to asbestos products while working in a shipyard, mill, factory, or construction site. For a free case evaluation, dial 207-CALL-JOE or online at joebornstein.com.
Offers not seen on TV, you could type buyatoyota.com into your browser, or you could simply scan this QR code and give your fingers a break. Buyatoyota.com, Toyota's official website for deals. Toyota, let's go places.
Tonight, tracking climate change as extreme heat breaks global records. Plus, the U.S. and China, where the relationship stands. More Americans turn to the most watched program on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Welcome back. Camp Capella had an open house for businesses in the community that stepped up to help them make some upgrades to the camp.
Thank you, Camp Capella!
Bangor Savings Bank awarded Camp Capella a $7,500 grant to redo its walkways. Sand Dollar Spa and Pool donated a hot tub to the camp, with Hamden Electric getting the tub up and running. Camp Capella Executive Director Melanie Dresser says these additions were very much needed.
As an ADA-rated camp, we have to make sure that we are always complying with safety procedures, and we want to make sure that all of our campers are getting around safely, and it will improve camp for the next 20 years.
Dresser also thanked Lee Concrete for donating half the concrete work for its walkways. Camp Capella was able to complete these projects without any additional costs to them, and couldn't have happened to a better cause. Congratulations, and we hope all the campers are having fun. Alrighty, folks, well, that is going to do it for us. From everyone here at ABC 7 News, take care and have a great night.